We've worn different names, lived different days, passed as strangers in distant haze. But I've felt your pull across the years, in silent dreams and sudden tears. Like a whisper through the centuries, you've always been a part of me. And even when I don't know how, every lifetime finds you somehow. Every lifetime finds you somehow. Through the chaos, through the vow. Even when we fall apart, your love still echoes in my heart. Like a thread that time can't sever, like we've been dancing there forever. I don't know when, I don't know how, but every lifetime finds you somehow. Maybe we met on quiet streets, maybe we passed but didn't speak. Still my soul keeps reaching out, like it remembers what we're about. You could be oceans, worlds away, but my love never learns to stray. It keeps on rising here and now, 'cause every lifetime finds you somehow. Every lifetime finds you somehow. In every face, in every crack. When I least expect, you appear, and suddenly the way is clear. You're the name behind my longing, the reason I keep holding on. Even time can't steal this fact. Every lifetime finds you somehow. Before we ever knew this skin, before the stories we live in, I swear we said I'll find you there. In every sky, in every prayer. Every lifetime finds you somehow. With every heart I make the vow. No matter what the stars may do, I'll always come back home to you. You're my beginning, you're my end, my once, my now, my always then. And if I'm lost, I'll still know how, 'cause every lifetime finds you somehow. I've seen sunsets fade away, watch time steal golden days, but there's a light that never fades. Every time I see your face, you don't have to say a word, you don't even need to try. With just a curve upon your lips, you bring my whole world back to life. Forever lives in your smile, like a moment that never dies. In your joy I find my peace, in your laughter I'm released. Every hope, every mile feels worth it when I see you smile. No need for reasons or a rhyme, because forever lives it's where I've always belonged. I used to think love wouldn't last, but now I see I had it wrong. Because one look from you can turn my weakest day to strong. Forever lives in your smile, like a morning that stretches wide. In your joy I find my peace, in your presence I'm complete. Every fear, every trial fades away when you smile. You don't have to speak at all. Forever lives in your smile. Maybe time will take its toll, but that light will never go. You're the warmth behind the years. You're the reason I'm still here. Forever lives in your smile. It's the truth I've known all the while. In your joy I find my way through every dark and every day. Every dream, every mile, every heartbeat finds its style in one look that stays a while. Forever lives in your smile. It's the truth I've known all the while. In your joy I find my way through every dark and every day. Every dream, every mile, every heartbeat finds its style in one look that stays alive. Forever lives. Forever. If love has lived 1,000 years, I've met you in them all, my dear. In dreams I never understood, you were there and you always would. No matter where the story bends, it always circles back again. Through time, through stars, through skies so blue. I want every lifetime with you. I want every lifetime with you. From first hello to last I do. If I'm born again I'll find you too. No matter what I'm walking through, across the years, across the veils, where hearts remember love prevails. I don't need heaven if this is true. I just want every lifetime with you. We may not always speak the same, but soul to soul we know the name of what it means to feel this fire. The kind that grows, not just inspires. And if we're shadows in the dawn, we'll still find hands wherever love decides we move. This one, the next, and all that's due. I'll keep on choosing only you. Through every breath the stars renew. Through lifetimes lost in those we're due. The bed feels twice as wide, but there's no room for sleep. The silence hums your name in every breath I keep. I poured a glass for two, then let the second fade. You're not across the table, but your ghost still stays. Every streetlight paints your shadow on the walls I swore were mine, but nothing fills the space you leave, not even time. I wish you were tonight, not just memory in the light, not just words inside my phone, not just ache when I'm alone. I wish your hand was on my chest, not a thought I can't forget. I'm holding on to nothing right, I wish you were tonight. I wear your sweater still, like it keeps your heart near mine, but threads don't hold the warmth that used to burn so bright. I keep rereading stories that only we could write, but the pages feel like endings, and I'm still stuck in night. I replay your last I love you like a song I can't unhear, but echoes never answer back when you're not near. I wish you were tonight, like a whisper into firelight, like a heartbeat I could feel, to rmind me this is real. I wish you'd walk back through that door and say you need me like before, but silence doesn't make it right. I wish you were tonight. I know we said goodbye, but my soul didn't hear it right. You're still the name in every sky that I call when I can't fight. I wish you were tonight, to make this empty room feel right, to hold the pieces that remain and say we're more than just the pain. I trade the rest of all my days just to hear you softly say, I'm here and I'm not leaving this time. God, I wish you were tonight. I still pour a glass for two and whisper to the night, I wish you were tonight. I smile like I'm okay, but you don't see the storm inside when you're near me. I laugh it off, pretend I'm fine, but you're the rhythm in this heart of mine. You talk like it's nothing at all, while I'm barely holding on. If you only knew how I love you, how your name is stitched in all I do. If you felt the weight of every glance, you know this isn't just a chance. I've loved you quiet, loved you true, more than words could ever prove. If you only knew how I love you. I write your name in midnight skies, in silent prayers and soft goodbyes. You'll never know what you mean to me, 'cause some love lives too silently. But every heartbeat's calling your name, and loving you still feels the same. If you only knew how I love you, how forever's written in my view. If you got the tears I never show, you'd understand, you'd finally know. I've loved you deeply, always through every shadow, every hue. If you only knew how I love you, would you run or would you stay? If I let my heart give all away, or would you whisper back to me? I've always felt the same, quietly. Would you run or would you stay? If I let my heart give all away, or would you whisper back to me? I've always felt the same, quietly. If you only knew how I love you, how my world begins and ends with you. If you heard the truths I hide inside, you know I'd never once deny. I've loved you quietly, but it's true. My soul belongs to only you. If you only try to find the reason, I could search for perfect lines, but the truth lives in the quiet, in the way you look in my eyes. Every moment feels like breathing in a place I've always known. Every heartbeat says it clearly, you're the place my heart calls home. My soul loves you in a way words can't explain. Deeper than the ocean, stronger than the flame. Beyond every season, beyond what we can prove. More than just a promise, my soul loves you. When the world feels cold and broken, and the night is closing in, you're the light that keeps me hoping. You're the reason I begin. Even time can't this feeling. Even doubt can't pull it down. In the silence I still hear it. It's the purest kind of sound. My soul loves you in a way words can't explain. Deeper than the ocean, stronger than the flame. Beyond every season, beyond what we can prove. More than just a promise, my soul, my soul loves you. And if the stars all fade away, if the sky forgets to blue, I'll still find you in the darkness. I will still belong to you. My soul loves you more than any life can show. More than any moment, more than you could ever know. Beyond every season, beyond what we can prove. More than just a promise, my soul loves you. Thought I understood the meaning of a heart that feels complete, but every touch before you found me was a shadow, not a dream. You turned the quiet into music, lit the dark with something true, and in a single stolen moment, my whole life led me to you. Since you, I know what love is, more than words could ever say, more than promises or wishes, more than any fleeting grace. You're the calm inside my chaos, you're the hope I can't resist. Since you, I know what love is. I never knew I could surrender every fear I used to hold, but you taught me how to trust it, how to let a story unfold. Now every day feels like a blessing, every night a sacred place. In your arms I find my shelter, in your eyes I see my faith. Since you, I know what love is, more than words could ever say, more than promises or wishes, more than any fleeting grace. You're the calm inside my chaos, you're the hope I can't resist. Since you, I know what love is. Could ever take. Since you, I know what love is, more than dreams I ever chased, more than every fading motion, more than any empty space. You're the truth inside my silence, you're the peace I can't dismiss. with you, I know what love is. You didn't have to say a word. It was something in the quiet, like the hush before the storm, or the peace when you stopped trying. There was something in your gaze that felt older than my name, and I knew it in that moment. Nothing would be the same. That's the way forever looked at me, like it knew who I was meant to be. Not rushed, not loud, just endlessly patient in its certainty. No lightning crash, no grand decree, just your eyes and eternity. That's the way forever looked at me. I'd heard a love that fades with time, like ink that slowly disappears. But yours felt like a sacred line, drawn across the years. You didn't promise me the stars, you just stayed, and that was more. Now I see the kind of magic that doesn't need to soar. That's the way forever looked at me, soft as truth, wild as the sea. Not perfect, but it let me breathe, and held the space to just believe in something strong. And honestly, it was your eyes that showed it to me. That's the way forever looked at me. No need to chase, no need to flee. You stood still and I could see what all those poems tried to be. When love was real and finally free. That's the way forever looked at me. No distance, no uncertainty, just the kind of quiet vow that echoes in me even now. No end, no start, just endlessly in your eyes was everything I need. That's the way forever looked at me. And now I know what love should be, because of the way forever looked at me. Sachi. I used to think that love was just a word, a story someone else had heard, a dream you chase but never hold, a fairy tale we're all told. But then your smile broke through the gray, and everything began to change. That's when love became you, when the world felt arms I finally knew when love became you. I'd been searching for a place to lend, for a heart that would understand. I never knew the missing part was the space you filled in my heart. All the questions, all the doubt, they disappeared when you were found. That's when love became you, when the world felt brand new, when every sunrise had your name and nothing ever felt the same. That's when love became you, more than wishes coming true. In your arms I finally knew when love became you. If forever is a promise, then you're the proof it's real. Every moment, every heartbeat, you're the only truth I feel. That's when love became you, when the world felt brand new, when every sunrise had your name and nothing ever felt the same. That's when love became you, more than wishes coming true. In your arms, eyes, I finally knew when love became you. In your eyes, I finally knew. That's when love became